Think that's a good enough intro? So, what's up, guys? Of course, welcome back to the channel, like usual. So, I got a totally different video outside of some of the products that I usually would review, or computer stuff. It's gonna be a lawnmower today, and this one is a battery-powered Ego lawnmower. And I figured it's kind of springish here. It's windy as all hell. Sorry about the cars that you're gonna hear in the background. I live on a busy street, and my garage is wide open. And sorry about my mess as well. You leave the garage open for 5 minutes on a windy day, it's gonna look like a terrible mess. So sorry about that stuff. But anyways, so back to it. It's the beginning of mowing season. Yay! And there is one thing that I hate about mowing, that I always hated about mowing, and that was having to deal with a loud, vibrating lawnmower. And last year, at the beginning of summer, I decided that I would buy a new lawnmower. Wasn't this one. It was a regular gas-powered lawnmower, and I'll be damned if someone didn't steal that lawnmower, you know? And so I said, screw it, I'm gonna get the lawnmower I want, which is this guy right here. I used it twice, if that explains how long that new mower, the first new mower, made it. And I definitely enjoyed it a ton. I enjoyed using this. But I figure, hey, I'd like to show you, if you have to do what I have to do, which is mow your lawn, and you can't pay someone to do it, I'd like to show you how good of a mower this is and how much I like it. And so this is my sort of, this is my review of this mower, and I'll have a couple of shots of me mowing with it so you can actually see it. So first things first, I'm gonna open it up. It takes no time at all, and I'll put the battery in it. By the way, the battery is a 7.5 amp hour battery, and from absolutely dead to fully charged, it takes an hour. And they say when I got it, it was supposed to only have a 60-minute charge. That was up to 60-minute charge. For me personally, I get more out of it. I get about an hour and a half, so 90 minutes. But I don't mow a heavily, the grass isn't super heavy. Sometimes it is, like I'm about to mow, it's going to be sort of heavy. But for the most part, I can do my whole yard, front, back, and the little side area that you'll see me mow on one battery without a problem. So, yeah, let's just get to it. I'm just going to shut my face hole, and I'm going to open it up and put the battery in it, and then we'll just get right to it. So yeah, let's go along for that. So first things first, there's this lever right here. You just grab that baby, lock it into a position that you want. That simple right there. And then you unclasp these two guys right here, and you pull it out until it's all the way out and extended. Clasp it again, and so now it's not going to move. And then you have this nifty option here where you can have 3 different settings. You got your super low one. I'm not that short, so I'm going to go up one more. This is about, for me, this is about my height right here. And then the super tall one, where it just doesn't feel quite right. I like the medium one. And then you got the folded position, but this is where I like it right here. So this bad boy right here is your battery. 7.5 amp, 56 volt lithium. Pull that baby open. I'm gonna have to use both hands, so I'm gonna put this down. And it just goes right in. And boom goes the dynamite. So, on the other side of the lawnmower here, I've really got to get a wireless mic, is your height, your deck adjustment. So you just grab it, bring it all the way up if you want to, or go all the way down. Mine sits right here about the 2 mark. It's 1 through, what is that, 6? So 1 through 6 deck height adjustment. I don't know how much that raises and lowers it, but I mean it does. I mean it goes pretty far in my opinion. So to get the blade itself to engage, you gotta pull this back and then press this green button right here. But we're not gonna do that for now. We're just gonna walk it out. So also, the wheels, I don't need to engage the blade to move the wheels. Moves all by themselves. It's really nice. There is a light option on here. You just come right over here and you press this button here. And now you got lights for the crazy people who want to mow while it's dark. I don't need that. Shut my lights off. We're good. All right, so I'm going to take this baby out here. You're going to come with me, and we're going to mow a strip over here. And then I'll mow my front, and maybe I'll mow my back. It doesn't really matter, but we're going to go for it. So, yeah, let's do that. I mowed my whole lawn and stuff like that, and I did it all on one battery. So here are a couple of pictures, 3, 4 pictures or so of my whole entire lawn, basically, with the exception of a little bit of here left out and a little bit there left out. But I mowed the whole thing on one battery. And so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna pop this baby, put this down, hold on. I'm gonna pop this baby out. And we're going to put it on the charger. Now, what that basically means is I use 75% of my battery. There's probably a little bit more than that, honestly. Because once it hits 25%, then it'll start blinking. Oh, there it goes already. See? All right, you see how it's sitting there and hitting that 50% now? Okay, so now we are above 50% or above 25% battery, and we're aiming for the 50% shot. So I used a little bit more than 75% of my battery. I think if I remember right, I spent 650-ish bucks on this guy. I think that's after tax too, or tax included. It's the 21-inch one, and it's self-propelled, obviously. Now, for that kind of money, you could absolutely get yourself a nice gas-powered lawnmower, and that's cool. But if you got yourself a yard that you want to keep up, and you do not want to have to fill a freaking gas can every other month or so, which I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but in my opinion, this did better than any of the other gas mowers that I did. So why would I go pay for that fuel when I don't have to? I can just pop a charge on a battery. It won't take long for that baby to charge up, and away we go. So I do have one complaint, though. Just one. And it is the side discharge. Now, it's very, very minor. It's a minor complaint. But let's say that you're rolling through some super thick grass. It's tall, and you have that the self-propel on max, so you're getting it, you know? You're going as fast as this thing will go. And once you hit that tough grass, this mower, again, will mow right through it like it's nothing, but it doesn't spit out the grass on the discharge fast enough so it'll clog. So you have to slow down for that alone. But if you don't care about that, or if you're not going to do the side discharge, or you're going to bag it, it'll march right through it. It doesn't really matter. Another thing that I noticed about this that I didn't know this mower did was when you first kick it on, it is set in a low power mode, so to speak. What I mean by that is when you go into that thick grass that it will march right through. When you get to that tougher part, the blade, you could hear it spin up faster. You can hear the motor kick into, you know, it's taking more power. It's taking as much power as it needs to mow through the grass. So that is awesome. So when you get out, right when you get out of that heavy grass, it comes back down. It just chills right back down to whatever it's normally running at. When I first got the lawnmower, I had it mow through some super heavy grass, and I noticed that, and I had forgot about that, honestly, until I went and mowed my backyard, which had some thick parts of grass, and it kicked up again, and so I felt I needed to mention that. Definitely will go through some heavy grass. As you could tell from that one spot after I mowed that side part of my lawn, you could see that the bagging thing works really well. And how you know that it's full is it'll start spitting little pieces of grass up onto the top of the bag. And that's how you know that the bag is full. And it fills the whole bag up. It doesn't, you know, you don't got that funny little spot that some of them do. So, honestly, would I recommend this mower? The answer is absolutely I would recommend this mower. I love this thing. It was worth every penny. I'll never buy another gas mower. I do not care. What I would like to get next is I'd like to get the weed eater or the trimmer. I think that's the next thing that I need to get because I don't have that. And you know, it's that right there. Listening to that damn engine run. Like, I'm so glad I do not have to do that. All I'm hearing is that blade spin, and when I get on the concrete, it's loud. And by the way, you don't have to just let the blade run, ever. You can just be like, oh, I'm on concrete, release the blade, and you can still hold the grip, and it'll still pull you along. That's saving you energy. And so, yeah, it's great. It's great. So anyways, yes, I recommend buying one of these. Get yourself the 7.5 amp hour battery. Yeah, go that little extra mile. I think it's worth it, especially on a big old yard like mine. To not have to swap out a battery is pretty awesome. That being said, I wouldn't complain if I had to swap out a battery. I would absolutely just go buy another battery if I felt I needed to. Pop it on the charger. By the time I am done using up one battery, the other battery is charged and ready to go. There's no doubt in my mind. Oh, one more thing before I go. Side discharge, awesome. It's not spewing it out 5 feet away from you. It's spitting it right out about 6 inches away from the wheel. So it's not blowing crap everywhere. You're not going to have to breathe in too much crap that sometimes gets picked up when you mow. But don't worry about hitting don't worry about hitting sticks. I mean, you shouldn't hit sticks. You should try to avoid sticks. You should pick up your sticks. But if you miss one, don't be afraid. This thing isn't going to care. It's going to snap it and go. Doesn't care. Doesn't care. If there's something that's too much, it will save itself. So, yeah, that's the way it is. I'm all plugged up, guys. I need to sneeze my face off, and also I'm gonna go take a damn shower because I hate mowing. I hate mowing. I hate Kansas wind. Anyways, I'm gonna go shower. Screw Kansas wind. Excuse me. One more time. One more time. Alright, I'm good. I'm gonna go shower, edit this video, put it up for you guys. Have a good rest of the week. I'll see you all in the next video.